Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Friday the 19th of December. The year is nearly over, and here in Melbourne this week we had summer arrive. We've had several warm days, 35, 36, and what I've noticed is that it's staying warmer much longer into the night, because even last night at 11:30 it was still 24 degrees, and I think this is what's going to keep happening with the summers here in Victoria and in Australia now. And of course up north it's a lot warmer up north. But being Friday, and this is going to be the last post for the year because it said it's fast coming towards the end. I will start again in January, early January, because I've already got 3 shows booked. You know me, I love going to shows. But Friday is about books. And I'm going to be starting a new house sitting job next week. It's for 2 weeks, and I'm going to take just one book with me. And the book I'm going to take with me is this one. Peter Fitzsimmons' Batavia. Have any of you heard about Batavia? It was a boat. The Batavia was an actual boat. This is a true life story. And Peter Fitzgibbons, he's an Australian author who does biographies. He's done quite a few. The latest one I've seen in the shops is his biography of Weary Dunlop. And if any of you want to look up Weary Dunlop, he was a great Australian. A great Australian. But this one, yes, it's on, and it was on her maiden voyage from Amsterdam to the Dutch East Indies. I'll just read a little bit on the back so you know what it is. Laden down with the greatest treasure to ever leave the Dutch Republic, she is already boiling over with a mutinous plot that is just about to be put into action when, just off the coast of Western Australia, she strikes an unseen reef in the middle of the night. While Commander Francisco Pelsaret, I think I haven't pronounced that incorrectly, but decides to take the longboat across 2,000 miles of open sea for help, his second in command, Geronimus Cornelis. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I know I'm mispronouncing these names. Takes over, quickly deciding that 220 people on a small island is too many for the scant amount of supplies they have. Quietly, he puts forward a plan to 40-odd mutineers to save themselves by killing most of the rest, sparing only half a dozen or so of women, including his personal fancy, Lucretia Jans, one of the noted beauties of the Dutch Republic, to service their sexual needs. A reign of terror begins, countered only by a previously anonymous soldier, Weeby Hayes, who begins to gather to him those prepared to do what it takes to survive, hoping against hope that the commandeur will soon return with a rescued boat, or yacht, I should say. Extraordinarily and terrible as it seems, it all happened long ago, and it is with very good reason that Peter Fitzgibbons has long maintained that this is one of the greatest stories in Australian history, because all this happened in 1629. And for any of you that know your geography, there is, off the west coast of Western Australia, vast ocean out there. I've got an idea they now think that, like, that plane that disappeared went there. It's rough seas, it's very inhospitable ocean off the west coast of Western Australia. So why am I taking this one? Well, as I said to you before, I like reading crime, but I also like history. And yes, this happened a long time ago. But this story, and it is a true story, I think it shows human nature at its best and worst. And I think we are all capable of these things. So yeah, this is what I'm going to take with me. He's a good writer. And as I said, his books, they're very popular here in Australia. I think people overseas read them as well. This book came out in, let me have a look, 2011. But yeah, it looks interesting. And as I said, let me know if any of you have heard of the Batavia. It is a very well-known story. Very well known. Well, it's not a story, but it's a very well-known tale. And of course, with ships, mutiny is always a worry, isn't it? If ones decide to oppose the captain, all sorts of things can happen. So yeah, this is what I'm taking. I don't know if I'll finish it. It's quite a long book. Let's have a look. How many pages? How many pages? Oh, where are we? Oh, here we go. 446. So whether I will read it or not, because as I said, I still have quite a bit on while I'm there. But this looks very interesting to me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So as I said, this is the last post for the year. Thank you to everyone who's watched these videos. The channel is slowly creeping up. But if you're watching them and you enjoy them, please consider subscribing, because I would like to build it more. Because as I keep saying, it's not about me. I talk about other actors, films, authors. I promote other people. So enjoy the holidays, whatever you're doing. I will also, of course, be watching the cricket because I like the cricket. The tennis is coming up in January. And as I said, summer has arrived. I think there's a cool change tomorrow. Apparently on Christmas Day it's going to be about 22, 23, which is fine. That's on the cooler side. But these last few days, yeah, it arrived all in a hurry, the summer here. So enjoy, I said, enjoy your holidays, enjoy the break, and I will see you in early 2026. Okay, bye.